How you doing, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's a new project that we're starting alongside our other series. We call it the Fireside Chat. It's a podcast where we literally, two brothers, sat by the fire, talking about real life topics, real life challenges, stuff that we can overcome together.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the first of many, and I've been certainly looking forward to this one because I don't know about you guys, but there's something amazing about putting on a fire, sitting out with a brother, and just talking. You know, this is going to be an uncut video, so we're not editing or doing anything. So whatever you see is here. We can't do a live video yet because I think we need a certain number of subscribers and whatnot, but once we get to that level, we'll definitely do a lot more live videos so we can interact with you guys live. But in the meantime, talk to us in the comments, let us know what you want to see, let us know certain topics that you want to hear about, or if there's a certain topic that you don't want it public, just drop us a message and we'll be sure to get back to you. But what do you want to speak about today, bro? What's been on your mind?
Today, I thought the best place to start would be Brotherhood.
I agree.
It's relevant to what we're doing, it's a good place to kick off, and it's something that's sorely missing in modern society.
I agree.
I think for the last 70, 80 years, we've been slowly drip-fed this lie about the lone wolf, about the man who does it all on his own. Starts with like the James Bond movies or the Jason Bourne movies, or John Wick movies, all that, and they're brilliant movies, but it's just not real.
Crack,
but it's and it's not just not real, it's harmful. We need brothers around us. We need other men, like-minded men, who can push us, who can back us up, who can help us in what we do. And this right here, men sitting around the fire, talking about what's what. This is what we have been doing for thousands of years, and this is what we're meant to do. This is how we're meant to get through our problems. This is exactly how we're meant to solve things. You're not meant to sit and do it on your own. You're not meant to sit in your house on your own all the time, not communicate with people. And Brotherhood, it's a cornerstone. It's what helps us get over the hard things, and I've had that, relying on Alex here. And
same for me. There's many times when I struggled. Every day this week I've struggled, and Uncut, my brother here, Peter's had my back for many years. We grew up together, and we've sort of seen every aspect of our lives. You know, we've grown from being little silly kids to being, adults, family men, businessmen, and we went from having everything to having nothing, back to building. So brotherhood's important, all this lone wolf crap, alright, we all want to be strong, independent men or whatnot, but brotherhood is key to growth, brotherhood is key to life, I mean, I'm literally sitting here by the fire with him, and I literally feel like I can open up and talk about any issues that I got, any goals that I need to set to go and move forward. I can ask for advice, and I know it will be real because we're like-minded, strong men.
Yeah.
This is what we're trying to build. We're trying to build a community where we can just turn to one another, whether you guys turn to me or Peter or anybody in the groups, Eventually this is what this is going to be, and at some point as we grow, hopefully you guys in the comments, you have a story you want to tell. Come on the podcast, let's talk, let's put it out there, let's inspire other men. This is what it's all about. It's about leaving a legacy and building something far greater than we are,
Yeah, 100%. And I don't know how many of you out there are parents, but I'm a father, got a little boy.
While you talk, I'm going to check and make sure it's filming, so just checking. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I was just thinking, imagine if we were talking all this time and we weren't recording, that would have been a funny one, but sorry.
No worries, bro, no worries. Better safe than sorry, but yeah, I've got a little boy, and I look around and there is so little out there for men. We're encouraged to do all this stuff, and we're encouraged to do it alone. And people wonder why there's this male loneliness epidemic, why there's a massive increase in men unaliving themselves
Well,
and stuff like that. And I don't want my little boy to grow up in a world like that.
well, all we got to look, bro, is the suicide rates in men. They're through the roof now. You know, and again, this is this sort of stigma that you have to be this lone, strong wolf that you can take on the world, and it's so not true. You know, you can always turn. If you have a brother, you can always turn to him.
And that's not to say be weak.
Correct.
The point here is there's strength in relying on those who care about you.
You're much
Those who
stronger
love you.
reaching out.
Yeah.
You're much stronger open. Do you know what? It takes a lot of balls and strength to actually open up about your issues and actually accepting. You know, acceptance is a real thing, and it's probably one of the hardest things to do. You know, and when it comes to healing. So accepting it and then speaking about it takes a lot of courage and strength. So don't hold it in you. Speak up. You know.
Yeah.
Speak to a brother you can count on, because there's never going to be judgment. Ain't no judgment. You know, this is a judgment-free zone. Can open up and talk about. I talk to him about everything. Even whatever pants I'm wearing today, I talk about everything. I mean, so that's
Red
important.
ones, FYI.
Actually, I'm not wearing any today, so you got that one wrong.
But you lied to me.
Every day,
You lied to me.
every day, brother. Every
I'm
day.
I am hurt.
He's been calling me Bud for the whole bloody day today, and I can't say that. He's never called me this before, so I don't know what's going on. I've been called Bud about 10 times today, but I'm used to it now. It's all good.
It's alright, relax, bud. It'll be fun. It'll be fun.
The other thing worth mentioning as well, bro, and you'll agree with me on this one, it's about quality over quantity. Not having about 20,000 friends, but having 3 solid brothers who you know you can count on.
Yeah, there's an old saying, and it may be considered cliche, but the reason things become cliche is because they're true. And that the man who's friends with everyone is friends with no one.
Agreed.
Shouldn't be spreading your business around, and when we talk about opening up, that's not what we mean, telling every cunt and their dog your business. That's not the way to do it. That's not how men act. That's not how they comport themselves.
Yeah.
We're talking about having those few, very few trusted brothers who you know will be down for anything and will always have your back, no matter what. And they'll be honest with you. They won't judge you, but if you're out of order, they'll say,
pull you up
"No,
on it.
that was out of order, you shouldn't have done that." If you're acting a fool or you need to pull yourself together, they will say, "Mate, pick yourself up and pull yourself together." They will give it to you straight, but they will not talk your business with other people.
There's no
They
point
will
having.
not spread it around. They will not.
There's no point having a brother that's around you, and you know you're doing something wrong, and they carry on. Yeah, bro, keep going, do it. You know, this is great. Keep drinking yourself away. Keep doing drugs, and where's that going to take you?
Yeah, no,
You need
yes,
someone-
man, it's no good for your growth. It's no good for your health.
Yes,
It's just,
men are not
it just
good.
drive you
They're
into
no
the
good.
ground.
They're no good. And the other saying I wanted to go on to say is about show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. You know, because your group of friends says a lot about you. You know, if you're hanging around with 3 rich people, you're going to become the 4th rich person. You know, so keep your friends close and be selective.
Yeah, be very careful, because it's not just about who you are, but it's about who you become. The people you surround yourself with, they shape your mindset. They shape how you see the world. They shape what you consider to be acceptable, to be unacceptable.
Yeah.
They literally shape your personality through positive and negative reinforcement.
Yeah.
It's just basic conditioning. We will match the people around us because we're tribal animals. We're meant to be in tribes. We're meant to be in groups.
We always end up looking up to someone as well, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like in our group of friends, you know, we look up to one another and take inspiration from one another, you know. We look at things together. How can we improve things? You know, not last week I had to make a big decision, you know, taking on new business. The first thing I considered doing was getting my brothers together, speaking to them, putting a business plan together, looking at expenses, looking at profits, looking at staff costs, looking at things from every single perspective. And then a lot of the times, you know, Peter here has a lot more expertise when it comes to business. So I was able to seek his advice, and actually turns out that although it was a good opportunity to take on, by having my brothers with me, my trusted brothers, my confidants, I was able to come to a good decision, because actually not taking the business was the right decision. You know, so any challenges, any decisions, everything that I do, I like to always speak to my brothers about, because it's always good to get a second opinion. Yeah, we messed up on that, bro. It's good now. It's burning. Yeah, I hope you guys really enjoy this concept. I mean, we just love sitting by the fire, and we normally have a couple of bits of meat frying on the barbie, on the braai, excuse me, on the braai, glass of rum, a cigar, and we just love sitting by the fire. And there's something about being in the nature. I mean, we're not exactly in nature, but we're on grass. But it's always nice about having a fire. I don't know about you, bro. It makes me feel almost primal. It almost takes me back to my roots.
And I'm sure there must be some deep-seated psychological concept to it. But there's nothing more relaxing than just sitting by it. It makes you feel safe, it makes you feel relaxed, at peace. And sometimes just staring into it. I mean, in South Africa we call it bush TV.
Yeah. There's a lot of
just
times
something natural. You know you're safe when you're near it. Until you see a really big one in your house, and then you know you're not safe when you're near it.
That one doesn't count. If you see a big fire in your house, don't stay there. Get out. It's. I don't know about you, but I can almost sit here by the fire, not talk, and just simply meditate. I can sit here and my brain would literally shut down, and I don't think about nothing, and I can be at peace and calm and gather my thoughts properly. And I don't know what it is, but fire always brings people together, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Brings people together.
Well, it is the natural centre of a community, the natural centre of a tribe, of a village. It's the fire.
Centre of the
You sit round
universe,
the fire, yeah. You cook round the fire.
Yeah.
The hearth, or whatever, depending on which time period you're talking. But fire is one of the things that our whole civilization was built
It's
on.
life.
Everything from electricity to your cars, to your boiler, your hot water.
Yeah.
All of it somewhere down the line originates with fire.
Yeah, for sure. It's very exciting doing this project together, because we've been talking about it for a long time, but it's just sort of been in the works. Things happened, life happened, and
Well, things happen when they're supposed to.
yeah.
But then at the same time, and we have done this, haven't we? Sometimes you do just need to pull your finger out and just push and just crack on with it and do what needs to be done.
Yeah.
Take it off the drawing board and put it into action.
Yeah, for sure. Life's short, and well, life's just a moment, if I'm honest. So make the most of it. Do the things you want to do, and I think one of the most important things for us, bro, is it's about leaving something behind.
Yeah. Yeah, leaving our mark on the world. Knowing in that final moment, looking back and saying, yeah, I left the world a better place.
Yeah.
The world is a better place for me having lived here.
Yeah. Each and every single one of you has something special about you. You're unique. Each and every single one of you is unique. You bring something new to the table. You bring something new to the world. I don't know what it is. I can't tell you. But you need to figure that out yourselves.
Problem is, society almost tries to beat it out of you. Tries to isolate you, like say the lone wolf thing.
Brainwash
Keep you
you.
alone, brainwash you. Yeah, wash it all out. And there comes a time when you just have to stand up. You just have to grow a pair of balls. And I know this may not be the best thing, but you need
It's
to
the
grow
best way
up.
to describe it.
Grow a pair of balls, stop being a pussy, and work out exactly what that is, and do it. Fuck what everyone else thinks.
Gosh, honest to God, I've probably failed more times than anyone. But if I wouldn't have tried those things, I would have always sort of lived in regret, He's going to get wood. But I'd have always lived in regret. And I think I'd rather fail at something than live with a guilt or live with a shame of not trying something, That for me is very difficult. I don't know about you, bro, but I'd rather fail than deal with a not knowing that it could have worked out or it couldn't.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
100%. I mean, I don't think, and I may be wrong, but I don't think anyone's ever sat there on their deathbed and thought, I wish I did less things.
Yeah.
Like,
That
I
sounds
wish I
terrible. Even
tried
said that
less
sounds
stuff.
terrible.
It just sounds ridiculous.
Yeah.
And sometimes I know it's hard because you get caught in the day-to-day, don't
Absolutely.
you? What I've got to do now, what I've got to do in 10 minutes, what I've got to do today, this afternoon,
Look, you're a
tomorrow.
father. You're a busy man, bro. But he's a father. He's a single father, and it's hard being a single dad. But it doesn't allow that to get to him. He still makes time to, do the things that we decide to work on and the things that we want to do.
Absolutely.
Our dreams.
Absolutely. Make sure I train regularly. I put 100% into everything I do. And I still make sure I get quality, undivided time with my son.
Well, that's first.
Because that is...
That's the most
yeah,
important thing.
100%. He is the most important thing. But, and it's a big but, in him being the most important thing, I need to make sure that every day I do things that aren't directly involved with him, but that in the future he will look at me and say, yeah, I'm proud that is my father.
That's my dad. He done this. He done that. He helped people. He done good in the community. Those are things that leave a mark on him. And
Yeah.
I know they say, babies can't see or remember and don't see things, but actually,
They see far
they see
more than you
everything,
realise.
bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I see the way the boy loves you. I see the way he loves, every good person around him. He's a good kid, and he sees that. He sees the way you are as a father, and you're the biggest example to him. He looks up to you.
And he is only little.
He's brilliant, and you're little too.
That was my point. Give him a few years and they'll be looking down on me. But
Don't know about that. You'll still be scared of you.
I'm only about 4'6", you see.
I'm pushing 4'7". Man, there's so many times when I
Tall
think
or wide?
wide.
Oh
Definitely
right,
wide.
yeah.
There's so many times, man, when I was competing in strongman and I was going against these fucking monsters like 7 foot tall and 200 kilos, and I was just like, fucking hell, what am I doing here? You look like a kid going to your first school day. That was funny, but size doesn't matter. It's more about your heart, See how far you're willing to push, because always is about how hard. If you're willing to push harder than the next person, you'll always be better than them.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it
talent's
makes a massive
irrelevant there.
difference.
You know what I mean? Well, of course, talent helps, but hard work beats talent every day of the week.
100%. 100%.
This is. I hope you guys, give us some toppings in the comments. Let us know what you want us to speak about. Because we enjoy doing these. I mean, it's funny because we do this regardless anyway. Whether we film it or not, we do this.
Yeah, this would have just been
This would just been a night.
a catch up.
Yeah. It's really nice to do.
But yeah, I mean, this one's it's well, we don't really want any of them to be structured. We just want them to be chats.
We're,
and obviously,
we're
when it
treating-
comes to be live,
Yeah.
you lot will be able to join in,
Yeah.
and
No,
I
no,
think that'll be good.
I'm not gonna lie. We don't like to do this scripted stuff that other people might do. We like to keep things raw and real,
Yeah.
and just say how it is. If we make a mistake, then okay, we make a mistake. We're men, or it happens. We're people.
Yeah, it's live.
So it's life, but we want to keep it as real as possible and be real, and take you guys on this crazy journey with us, because hopefully soon enough we can open WhatsApp groups, Facebook pages where we can get together, talk about things.
Build a real community where we can really be there for each other.
I certainly need it, and I mean I'm already part in group chats, where it could be just a friends group chat, or a work colleagues group chat, and the amount of times per week people say that they're struggling, it's unbelievable, bro. I can't believe it. And these people come to the office and they're happy and bubbly, but deep down they're hurting. And then it's sad to see that due to the way society is nowadays and the stigma against men speaking out, it's just heartbreaking, really. It's heartbreaking. So the importance, again, it goes back to the importance of having strong men around you and building us building something far greater than ourselves.
Yeah, it is one of the cornerstones of society, is men working together, not just in industry or in like careers or physical work, but working on each other, having each other's back, spitballing, whether it's putting the will to right on a pub counter or sat around the fire with your brothers.
Yeah.
It is men having each other's back that is a cornerstone of society, and the longer we try to stick to this lie that we need to do absolutely everything on our own, that we need to be everything on our own, the worse things are going to get. Because the truth is, no one can be good at anything. I mean, Alex can do things, I've seen him do things that I wouldn't dream of doing. I mean,
It's vice versa.
this man is, what's it, log press and
So,
deadlift in Romania,
Yes,
record
I've
holder.
got the Romanian and the deadlift.
What are the numbers on that?
So the deadlift, my deadlift record is 382 kilograms,
That's like six and a half of me.
and then my overhead with the log, my record is 185 kilograms.
Yeah, that's another 3 of me. Like,
Yeah.
ridiculous numbers.
But I mean, there's so many things like that I'm not so good at, you know. And I think myself, Peter, and our other brother who's away at the moment, we just complete each other in so
Yeah.
many ways.
We play off each other's
'Cause
strengths and we cover each other's weaknesses.
We're different yet so alike, you know. And we're not perfect. Absolutely, we're not perfect. But that's why we've got
Speak
each
for
other's
yourself.
back. He is perfect. He's my little doll. He's perfect. But we always sort of complete each other, and everything that we do, we tackle together. And there's a lot of stories that we can go into, but we won't do on YouTube. Once we grow the community and we do meetups and we meet in person, we can talk more about these things. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. There's certainly more to come.
There's a lot more to come. And like I said, offer us some topics.
Give us topics. Let us know what you want to hear.
Yeah, anything you want us to tackle.
Look, we were just talking earlier, like a lot of the topics that we speak about, you know, for like masculinity. For some reason, they're classed as controversial topics, but it's not controversial at all. In my opinion, it's not controversial. You know, they're things that we need to speak about because
the nature of 1/2 of the human population.
Yeah. It's mental when you
It's
play
not
it
a
out.
controversial thing.
So powerful.
It is, yeah.
You know, so powerful.
Like, it is how 1/2 of the human population is supposed to act. And not even just supposed to act, it's what makes us act in certain ways.
Yeah.
It's what makes us who we are. It's what makes us different from the other half of the population.
Yeah.
So yeah, the fact that it could possibly be considered controversial
It
it's
just
ridiculous.
It just baffles me that there has to be such a big divide between men and women, because since the beginning of time, in order to succeed,
Complemented each
men
other.
and women need to work together.
Yeah.
Men are good at some things, women are good at some things.
Yeah.
They need to work together. I don't understand why we've got a massive division in the Burman about masculinity and femininity. And the thing is, like, you might agree with me on this one, you probably will agree with me on this one, but because of the lack of masculinity, that's when you get rapists and violence in the street and all sorts, because there's a lack of masculinity.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't have a strong masculine role model at home to look up to, of course you're going to go do all the silly things, you know, carry knives and get into bad, don't know, groups of friends. Or
It's not just that. I
Yeah,
mean,
but
a lot of these
it's just an
things, they
example,
come
you know?
from weak men, not strong men, not masculine men, not men with a good masculine role model.
because when you use masculinity at the moment, it sounds like it's such a pejorative term.
Yeah.
Because it really ain't.
And everyone talks about this toxic masculinity, but most of what people list, and maybe I'm missing the point, and maybe I'm seeing the wrong things, but most of what people list when they talk about toxic masculinity are the actions of weak men.
Yeah,
Because masculine men just wouldn't do those things.
I agree.
It is not in our nature. It is in our nature to protect, to provide, and to preside. That is...
Protect, provide, preside. You know,
Yeah.
you want to protect your family, you want to provide for your family.
Yeah.
And these are the things that we've learned, and these are the things that we want our kids to learn of us. And I don't think providing. Say that again. Provide.
Protect, provide, and
Yeah,
preside.
protect, provide, and preside. I don't think that makes you a terrible man. I think it makes you a
It's
strong,
the basis
masculine
of what
man,
makes you a good man.
You know.
It's when you deviate from these things, that's where the problem lies. That's where the issue lies.
Yeah, it's and especially you see a lot in a lot of the broken homes. You know, you see kids not, you know, reaching their true potential because they're missing a parent, like they're missing like their father, for instance, who, you know, there's a lack of masculinity in the house. There's nobody to look up to. Now, I'm not saying the mother's not doing a good job, but it's just proven.
Oh yeah, no. The thing is, a mum can't be a dad, and a dad can't be a mum. It is as simple as that. There is no two ways about it because we are different.
Yeah.
We fill very different roles, and you can't fill both of those roles, not at the same time. It's just, it's not in our nature. It's not possible.
Yeah. I couldn't agree more. Again, I don't know why this is a controversial topic, but it's certainly something that we want to dive more into, and certainly try and find out why such a controversial thing to speak about. Yeah. All we're missing right now, bro, is a beer and some sausages by the fire. That's what we're missing.
Yeah.
We don't encourage drinking. Don't drink. Drink responsibly.
Non-alcoholic beer.
Non-alcoholic
Of course, what we
beverages.
meant.
Root beer. What's root beer?
Absolutely no idea. I hear people talk about it all the time. I genuinely don't know.
What is root beer? Let us know in the comments. I don't know. 'Cause we
Glaring random gap in our knowledge.
What do we have? We have ginger beer in the UK, don't we?
Yeah.
Is that similar, do you reckon?
I'm pretty sure ginger's a root, so I suppose so.
You see, we complete each other. You see, we make connections. We complete each other. We do. Oh, man. This was needed. I mean, even just sitting there having this conversation, I feel like I've sort of like relieved myself of things.
Yeah, sometimes you do just need to chat about it, but you have to be careful. Like, don't be talking about anything deep with just anyone, because that is another big issue.
Oh, yeah. You think you trust someone, and
you get someone completely random who you've met him like once. And the geezer like completely unloads on you, and it's like, it's great. Like, for me, I'm happy to be there for you and blah blah blah. But I met you 5 minutes ago. Am I really the only person in your life who you can speak to like this?
Yeah.
And it's scary.
You have to trust someone before you speak to them. You know, you have to trust, and because there's so many times where you speak to someone, and next thing, and then within 5 minutes, the whole community knows about it, and it's just like, what's going on here? I thought I could trust you. So
yeah, I mean, this bloke's speaking to me, and I'm just like, man, do you know how untrustworthy I am? It's a terrible idea. Should
never do that.
No, trust me with nothing.
Yeah. We've got, well, you can't make it on Saturday, but I'll be going over to Mount Snowdon for a little challenge. Get up there, do a little video for you guys, so make sure you check that out. But we'll certainly try and get another. We're trying to get at least 2 videos a week, aren't we, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to put a various. I mean, we're uploading things most days, but like videos together, we're trying to put out, you know, a couple of times a week at least. So you know, we can interact with you guys and show you what we do. I don't know what we've got planned next, but we're planning something. What it is, I'm not sure, but things are in the works. You know, I think is well, I think it's only fair that last week I put you for a workout, so I think it's only fair that you put me for a workout. I know it ain't gonna end up well. I'm probably gonna puke, I know, but
we'll have some fun.
Yeah. I also want to play for a challenge through this stinky fish challenge to see if he lasts.
How did I know you were going to bring that up?
I had to. We don't keep secrets from people. You know, we trust you, but we're opening up to you.
Fool.
So definitely something I want to get him to do. I know you're not very good with smells and things, so I think it'll be worth a try. But camping, we're going to go camping at some point as well. Take you guys with us.
Yeah, I need to take my boy on his first camping trip. He's 2.5, he's old enough for his first night in the woods.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
We found
We're
quite a few
doing good.
spots. If you guys watched our last video, when we went on our walk last time.
Yeah, that was one before last.
Yeah, sorry, one before last. But if you check out that video, you can see like we've already seen some spots that we can go camping in. I mean, it was just gorgeous, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely stunning.
Bagley Woods, it's beautiful. There's quite a few spots that we found and we thought we could camp in, so we've definitely set our eyes on that. Might not even have to be far away, but just somewhere local where we can spend the night, give his boy his first night out camping, and just enjoy. Again, it'll be brothers by the fire, eating, enjoying the drink and talking. So that's what we do, you know. Don't go out at night, boys. Like, don't. When you go out clubbing or at a bar or something, it's trouble. It never ends up well. It doesn't. You're better off spending the night with a brother by the fire. If you want to have a drink, have a glass of rum, have a glass of bourbon or something. You know, you can still enjoy a nice drink with a brother by the fire at home, something. You know, use that rather than going out. Use that time wisely. Build a business. Focus on a business plan. Focus on your relationship. You know.
Focus on your training. It could be a million things that make you feel good the next day. That make you feel proud of yourself the next day.
You might not like it in that
Instead
moment, but you will feel
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
You know, it's never good. It's never good on a night out. I've seen it many
you have
times.
some good cracks and you have some good laughs and that, and from time to time, you know what I mean, it can hurt. I mean,
I
we're
agree.
not monks.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, we're not monks, of course not. Far from it, you know.
Don't
I mean-
be doing it all the time when you've got more important things to spend your time on.
Yeah, I mean, if I wanna go on a night out, I'll take the lads and we'll take our ladies and we'll go somewhere for a nice meal out, you know, and we can have a glass of wine or something, you know, we can have a drink and sit down and talk and you know, eat together. On Sundays we go church together, you know, prayer is important, spirituality is very important. There's so many things you can do with your time, you know. Focus on what's good. And don't get influenced, because, what's the word, bro? I forgot what I want to say. Like, don't be influenced by people who are trying to get you to do bad things and say, oh yeah, if you don't do this, you're a pussy and this, that, and the other. So fucking what? No, I'm a pussy, I don't need to...
It's not just
do all
that.
this
If someone says that to you and then you go and do what you said, that is pussy behaviour.
Yeah.
Like, bowing to pressure like that is what pussies do.
Yeah.
So, standing your ground.
You're being a man.
You're being a man. Those are the actions of a strong man, a disciplined man.
Yeah.
Not a pussy.
Just be a leader, not a follower. Do you know what I mean? Be a leader, not a follower, and follow your gut instinct, because when you think a situation's bad, it probably is bad. So get out. You know, don't hang about. Don't waste your time with people that won't level you up. Kick those people out of your life. You don't need them. They ain't no good.
Yeah, your circle is so important.
They'll use you and then they'll get rid of you when they don't need you no more. You know, unfortunately, this is what society is like at the moment. Society of weak men. Not everyone, but we've got a society of weak men, and very hard to trust people. It is very unloyal. There's a lot of betrayal. I mean, people use you till they can't anymore, and they'll just kick you out of their lives.
Yeah.
We've experienced this.
Yeah.
We've seen it, and it's painful, and it sucks. But it makes you realise, and it teaches you a lesson of, you know, that those people were poor and not good for me. But, yeah.
I think we're going to call it a wrap for this one, aren't we?
Yeah, I think we'll call it a wrap on this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let us know in the comments whether you enjoyed it or not. Be real. Let us know topics that you might want to talk with us about. If you don't feel comfortable leaving a comment, drop us a message. We're more than happy to answer and talk to you guys about things.
And try this out. Next time you're stressed, get a mate round, get a couple of boys round, have a little fire, just sit around it and spit it out.
Yeah.
Don't even have to look them in the eye, just stare at the fire. Or even if you're on your own, just sit and make a little fire. And, you know, obviously be safe with the fire, keep it a safe distance away from your house. And all the other health and safety bollocks that, you know,
Need to
you
take into
may
account.
need to be told. I should hope not.
And
But
look, if you're having a bad day and you need to have a cry, just fucking let it out and have a cry, because you will feel better. Like,
it's not in public.
no, yeah. Just yeah. If you need to have a cry. You know, there's no judgment. You'll feel better. You know, feel those feelings, let them out. But on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed our first series of the Fireside chats. There'll be more of these to come. We've got plenty of wood to burn, and we've got forest nearby, so until we...
In fact, we're going to do a little video of us fetching another tree.
Yeah, so...
You know, all this wood here,
Mm.
I literally found a fallen tree, probably most of the length of my garden.
Almost as big as the garden.
I had my son in his little rucksack, and I thought, well, waste not, want not. So I dragged it back to my house. About, not too far, about half a mile. give or
Yeah, but I
take.
mean, to carry your boy and as well as this tree behind you ain't easy.
Well, I took a few breaks, but I did it bit by bit, and
Yeah.
I was lucky that when I dropped it, I've got a little alleyway around the back of my garden. When I dropped it at the end, it snapped in half. So just to get it into the alley, do you know what I mean, round the corners, I could take it in 2 bits, and that helped.
Yeah.
But then we, between us, didn't we? We cut it up into
Yeah,
logs.
yeah.
We split the logs, and
It's good exercise.
voila,
Right?
yeah.
I mean, so we're actually going to do a video because I think you've got your eyes on a couple of more fallen trees.
Oh
you
yeah,
found.
there's a few up there that are going to be
So we're certainly
be
gonna
coming back.
we're gonna go take them, you know, and then take you guys on this with us and show you. We're gonna use this exercise as conditioning. So yeah, he's just going to get more wood. Hurry up, bro. We've got to do the outro. So on that note, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Talk to us in the comments. Talk to us about what you've liked, what you didn't like. Be real. Keep it real with us as we keeping it real with you. Like, subscribe, share. You know, follow Peter on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. And talk to us. Talk to us. You know, talk to us. Whether it's on Instagram or on YouTube, talk to us. We're here.
Yeah, just drop us a
24/7.
message, reach out. We will get back to you
Seize the day.
every day.
Out.